Another person that I've also studied under and followed and everything for a long time is Tony Blauer. I've had an episode with him on this very show in the past. He talks about trusting your gut as well. Let's see what he has to say about it.
This is the most powerful thing I could tell everybody. Every single victim of violence who lived to tell the tale said they had a bad feeling before the attack. Not 50, 60, 70, 80, 100% of the people I talked to said they had a bad feeling. When you got a bad feeling, act on that. We call this the choose safety model. What is the safest thing you could do? And this applies actually to relationships, health, finances, but most importantly to self-defense. In a violent encounter, you don't have time to dial 911. What we identify as first responders are actually second responders. The first responder in your violent encounter is yourself. And if you don't have the skill, the wherewithal, and the most important thing is self-awareness and situational awareness. Because that, if you think back to what I just said, which is so potent, the bad feeling is an energetic pulse, right? Your gut saying, man, there's, intuition whispers in our ear, and then our arrogance or our fear or our cognitive dissonance or our cognitive bias shuts it down. This is the most powerful thing I could tell everybody.
That is exactly some of the same things that Mark Divine has talked about. This pulse, he says it's a pulse. I've heard it described as a ping, whatever. But that initial vibe is what you train to be sensitive to. But then you use the other things, like he's saying, your ego can take over, your fear can take over, your analytical brain can take over, your programmed OODA loop can take over, whatever it is, whatever you train from that aspect to the other. But it's like he says, it's, first responders aren't really the first responders. You are the first responder. You're using the antenna of your intuition out there is really the first responder, right? So not just self-defense, but like in life too, in like conversations, negotiations, whatever it is, like, try to begin to put yourself in that position where you can feel the vibe of others or what's going on around you or whatever. Sometimes it's called reading the room. You've probably heard that term before, like, bro, read the room. You said the wrong thing. That's another aspect to it as well. It's being tuned in.